All right, I have a really important one today. If you are a YouTuber or a content creator, I'm going to share a clip from Kallaway. He's got a pretty big channel, he's popular, and he's saying you have to use one platform. I just need to share this clip and then tell you the parts I agree with, the parts I disagree with. And if you really understand this, you're going to get a lot more traffic, a lot more subscribers, views, sales. But anyway, let's hear what he has to say quickly.
If you want to grow faster on social media, I'm going to explain exactly how to do it. Because the truth is, if you run a business and are struggling to grow, you're probably just approaching the content game with a suboptimal strategy. Now, here's the secret. The most common mistake business owners make is that they're spread too thin. You're on so many platforms, so many shiny objects, you try to be everywhere, but nothing ends up working. And the reason is because you're doing too many things too poorly. All you really need to build a massive business is a single content engine on one social platform. That's it. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the full process for how to actually figure.
Okay, so he said quite a bit there, honestly, but let's think about this. Now, a couple years ago, I would have agreed with him, and I do agree with the premise that you don't want to spread yourself too thin. But now is 2026, and there are tools where you don't have to spread yourself too thin while you get great results. I'm going to show you that. Obviously, he either hasn't heard of it or not really thinking about that. So check this out. But his main point is, don't make a whole bunch of like mediocre content for YouTube, then go and make a bunch of mediocre content for TikTok and then do the same for Instagram. You're just going to get nowhere with all of them because you're not focusing on anything. So I agree with them on that. But this does not take any time if you know what you're doing. So check this out. Okay, so this is Podsplice that I'm using to record this, and then this is a what do you call it? A podcast that I'm also doing with my brother where we're talking about Podsplice. Now, if you make content for YouTube like this, and then you get into Podsplice here, look at this: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn. You can just check all these boxes, automatically create shorts from the same content, and then in one click, because you're automatically logged into all these, click publish. Okay. So this takes 1 second, and you have your channels on, you have your videos clipped into shorts with subtitles and put everywhere. So it's not like you're spreading yourself too thin. It takes 1 second, literally. You just have all these boxes checked and you go publish. Okay, you don't have to log in each time. So I'll just go, this is a new channel here. I have a bunch of channels. This is hard to grow because it's like promoting a software, but other channels I'm having grow. But even the software one, look at this. And we're getting sales and people contacting us saying, oh, I found you on TikTok, found you wherever. So all of these little shorts were created from longs or from our app. Like this would be a podcast short that's created. So I'm not making I'm not making separate content for this. Okay, so here's even me reacting to actually the same guy, Kallaway. Watch this. Oh, Kallaway's got some huge channels. He's really strong in the you have to pick a niche. Okay, so I talk about this, right? And then that was in a long form content style like I'm doing now, a screen recording on my desktop. And then from that, with Podsplice, it creates this short. And then in one click, this is TikTok, it goes everywhere. Now, this one only got 84 views, but some of them are up to 1,000. This is 100 and something. Some of them are 300 and something, 500, 450, 452. So these don't take any time. And then I get about the same views generally on each platform. Like even this, if you look in the sidebar, how to blur a photo, that's me. That's again from a long with one click, creating a short with these subtitles, and then it goes to all the different platforms. So don't spread yourself too thin means don't waste a bunch of time doing a whole bunch of things in a mediocre way. But if you do focus on, let's say, YouTube and you're trying to grow, there is no reason that I can think of where you wouldn't want to say, you know what, I'm just going to at least make a channel for each of these other ones, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, and I'm going to connect them all to Podsplice, right? Or if you use there's probably other software that does similar things. I don't think it does all of this, to be honest. But then you just do one click and you've uploaded it everywhere. So especially in the age of AI where new tools are coming out, new systems. I just made, for one of my other channels, I made a a video showing how for new emails that come into Podsplice, I'm getting AI, so I'm getting ChatGPT and Codex to like research the email person's name coming in, research the company because it sees the company name of the email, and then send a personalized email to that person from me one by one, and not like hello name and then some generic thing. Like it actually goes and researches it. It does just as good of a job as I could do, and then it actually goes out and sends the email. So, and then we get more sales that way. So the point is, a lot of things that used to take a long time and spread yourself thin, if you know what you're doing and you're leveraging the right technologies, you can get this all done without any extra work at all. And I mean that. Like unless you think 2 seconds is a lot of work. But in the past, he's absolutely right, because just uploading, downloading, going to each of the things, logging in, logging out, that does spread yourself too thin. That wastes your time. So he's right about that. But now with the new tools like Podsplice, for example, we're growing quickly with different channels on different channels with all kinds of different formats. So love to hear what you think. Love the breakdown in the comments, but let me know and we'll see you in the next one.